Well, we're here at the South Kaibab Trail. It said it was 9 degrees this morning, and so we're dressed up pretty good and in some long johns and things like that, and we're hopefully going to be able to strip down when we get down there. And we're just going down to Skeleton Point. So as we look at the map here, we're over here at South Kaibab. Doesn't really show you the trail from here, but basically we're going halfway in and then back out again, so should be fun. Well, this is it. This is the beginning of the South Kaibab Trail. As you can see, the switchbacks down there starting to work our way down, but it's just a absolute gorgeous morning here on the Grand Canyon. I mean, I don't know if this is going to come out very nice, but the colors are just gorgeous. Well, there's the switchbacks. Like I said, this morning it was 9 degrees up here, but I think by the time we got here it was probably up to about 18 or 20. You can see some people down there on the trail. See if I can zoom in. You can see all the switchbacks, and yeah, so it's going to be fun this afternoon coming back up this, I got a feeling. I believe we're approaching Ooh Aah Point.
Oh, we haven't gone to Ooh Aah.
No, here's Susie. She's coming down the trail. It's definitely still alive, she says. Yeah, we haven't went back up yet, though. That's going to be the issue. But it's pretty cool. I've always heard coming down into the canyon's way different than going out. So let's. I'm going to leave this on as we hike down to Ooh Aah Point and hope that the automatic stabilizer works well and I don't fall on my tail. Lots of downhill, a lot of steps in this area. You can I'll kind of come down on it so you can see the trail here, and it's just a lot of steps as you head down here towards Ooh Aah Point. And Sue was wondering if they had fireworks, but I don't think so. That's where you usually hear all the ooh-ahs. So far so good, I haven't fallen. Just heard Susan slide. Oh, first twinge of that neuroma in my foot. One more week and I get that cut out, but I bet by the time I'm back at the top tonight I'll know I have one. So there it is, that's what it says. Ooh Aah Point. Where's the sign at here? If I can find the sign. There it is. Ooh Aah Point. So let's get down here on the point and just see what it looks like. Kind of an ooh-ah. Pretty gorgeous. So you can look into the whole Grand Canyon from here, man. That's just pretty ooh-ah-y. I say the whole Grand Canyon. I don't think there's any place you can see the whole Grand Canyon. I do see the trail way over there, though. I don't think we'll be on that section of trail, but you can see it zigzagging. I think we're stopping just before that, maybe right down on this point right down here, which I think is Skeleton Point, but I'm not sure. So, or somewhere out there. Maybe Skeleton Point's up on this bench up here. I don't know, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Well, here we go. This bench right up here, maybe. So anyway, we can see the trail down there, though. Alongside that, I see some people actually on it right down there somewhere. Do we see them moving? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I see the group right there moving along. So we're a ways off from that. So we'll continue our panorama of Ooh Aah Point here. Yeah. Cool. And as we come around, we're going to come back to just about where we started from, back up in the canyon. So, yeah, we're recording. Very nice. Well, now we're a few hundred feet directly below Ooh Aah Point, and this is kind of like Ooh Aah Point 2 because it's pretty spectacular. And there the trail goes disappearing around the corner. Oh, we're approaching Cedar Ridge. Susan's there ahead of me, working her way down. This is the only bathroom stop along the way. There is no water on the South Kaibab trail, so you're kind of stuck carrying your own, but they did build a nice little restroom here so that we can use the facilities there. So, but boy, it's just gorgeous. There's a crow setting up on the bush there. Where's he at? Let's see if I can zoom in on him. He's probably looking for something to kill. Looks a little desolate around here for something to eat, so yeah, so this is the Cedar Ridge. There's the sign. Cedar Ridge Trail. So I got a kick out of this. I had to get this in here. You can read the sign there. It says caution. Down is optional, up is mandatory. So I think we've come down 1.5 miles or so far. So we got another 1.5 miles to go. Well, that point that was so far off when we were up there, we're almost down to now. So we were 1.5 miles at Cedar Break, or Cedar Ridge, so we'll see. Still doing pretty good. Knees are feeling a little bit. Trail just keeps going down. It's pretty relentless. Well, we're down here kind of going to take a break. It's about 10:30. Come about almost 2 miles now. As you can see, that little monolith that's stuck up there is right there. I forget that. I want to say it's Neil Point or something. There's Susie. It's time to strip off a few clothes. There she oh, she was trying to play like she only had one arm. Alright. Well, we're down below that point again, even further. And I think if you look over here, I think this is a skeleton point right over in here. You can see the trail kind of running across the upper part of that there. And then as you go down, you'll see where it starts to zigzag down into the canyon even further. So I think our stopping point is right over here somewhere. So that'll be Skeleton Point. So we've got from Cedar Ridge, I think we had to lose something like another 1,000 feet, and we'd already lost over 2,000 feet. So, but it's just really gorgeous down in here, and hoping someday we have the time and the fitness to actually go to the bottom. So But so far we're doing really good. Little knees screaming a little bit, but not bad. So we'll see by the time we get out of this thing. It'll probably be pretty tired, and it's going to be a long drive back down to Basin. But hey, it'll be worth it. Beautiful.
That's why I had cut them outside. 10-foot, 12-footers. So we got them to, we got a loader, so we loaded them and put them in the tunnel.
Yeah. Looks like we're coming up on Skeleton Point, which is our turnaround point. So pretty cool. This is 3 miles into the canyon, which is basically halfway. There it is.
They turned on the music and it was Father's Day.
That's our turnaround. Well, in my mind, this is the real Skeleton Point. It's off the trail a little bit, but it's kind of on a round, beautiful rock outcropping. And the cool thing here is you can see the Colorado River down in there. Still a long ways down, another 3 miles, another I think it's not more than 1,500 feet. And then I see the other creek over here. I'm not positive, but I think that's Cottonwood Creek. And then so that would be the canyon then over there that goes on up, if you're going to hike up that canyon then onto the North Rim, which would be somewhere probably right up in that draw, right up in there somewhere. So, but boy, this is it's pretty gorgeous. Sue's just walking up going, there's the river. But if you look down on that red point right down in here, you can see this trail we're on still snaking its way down towards the bottom. So right past Skeleton Point here, it makes a bunch more switchbacks as it starts dropping, and then it drops on down in. So, but Grand Canyon, finally, after all these years, down in it. Pretty cool being in it. Well, on the way back up, and as you can imagine, the trail is pretty relentless. So it's doable. We're almost back up to the halfway point. I think I'm going to get some nasty. There goes Sue heading up that way. She's refusing to stop. It just keeps right on going. So we'll just keep going at it, slow but sure. Well, back at Cedar Ridge. It's certainly gotten a little more crowded since when we were here this morning. But the light's different, being now that it's, well, I'm not even sure what time it is. What time is it, Susan? Yeah, it's 5 to 1, Susan says. So they say that whatever it takes you to go down, double it coming back. But we actually came back up same speed we went down. So that's pretty cool. But a mile and a half to go. We'll see how that goes. Well, here comes Susan. We've come about 1.25 miles up the last bit of it. It's taken us actually less than an hour to do that 1.25 miles. But as I spin around through the trees here, we've got the last 1/4 mile to go, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but that last 1/4 mile goes right up that hillside. So you can, if you look up there, you can see people maybe. So yeah, so it's the last 1/4 mile might take the next half hour. So, but we're gonna get up. We got little jelly legs, but we're doing good. So. There's Susan. She's taking a little break at one of the rest backs. I mean switchbacks.